I think it's clear that they have a quarterback. They have to go spend money and put it around him while he's on this rookie deal. It's very clear that the offense can score points now, right?
I just think that a road night game against the undefeated Buffalo Bills in the division is going to be a tough matchup for the Patriots. And we're back, another episode of the Dan and Ninko Show, episode 158. And last night we had a barn burner in New York.
Heartbreak.
There can't be a more aggravating, annoying fan than the New York Yankees.
No.
But when you watch that game last night, it almost felt like a couple mistakes that cost them the game.
Yeah.
Number one being base running, which they don't really have issues base running, but they had an issue. They should have scored. They would have been up 1.
Yeah.
They would have been tied. They lost by 1. Potentially, it changes the whole outcome on how they play that top of the ninth.
Yeah. You play different at that point. If you're up in the game, you're going to play different. Like Chapman probably would have come in.
Dude, that dude's
earlier.
a house, huh?
Yeah, he's huge.
He's freaking massive.
The issue with the Red Sox are just the injuries have decimated them, especially offensively, where you lose, your spark, Roman Anthony. It's something like, I think they had like a 750 winning percentage when he joined the team. And since then, they're like 500 since he's been hurt.
That drop in the outfield, too.
Yeah, the Durant drop was bad.
How do you drop that?
It's a tough play.
Tough play, but you're
got to make it.
That's a play that you have to make.
It's playoffs. But you also had Bayo only went 2 1/3 innings. Your starter. It's not good. The bullpen actually pitched really well. To come in to pitch for 6 innings.
Yeah.
And
it was an entertaining game.
Yeah.
Does everybody else have that kind of pit in their stomach when Aaron Judge comes up to the plate?
No, I don't.
The dude is a monster.
Well, everybody, if you listen to a bunch of the broadcasts and the radio stuff, people were like, okay, it's time to walk Judge here. And they went right at him, struck him out.
Some of his swings are like, the ball would still be in the air right now.
It's huge. He's a massive human being.
He is so big. I would just, I'd hit him right in the thigh.
We get the rookie tonight in New York.
Oh,
series clincher in New York. Canelli early.
We got to start fast. They got to get the bats going. Who was the big, fat, heavy DH that we had in?
Oh, Rafael Devers?
Is it Devers?
Oh, the one that we have now? That they have now?
The one they had in the game last night. I sent a picture to my buddy, and I'm like, dude, you could still play baseball.
Who was the DH last night? Wasn't it Ref Snyder the DH last night?
You guys enjoying the show? There's a few ways that you can support the Dan and Ninko Show. First being subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Or you can become a super fan. Go to danandninko.com. First month is 50% off, so it's only $5 to subscribe. That gives you an exclusive chat with Ninko and I on Discord, access to exclusive content, 15% off our brand new merch store, which has some really cool stuff in it, our members-only merch, and you get notified when we have special guests on the show.
He has like a belly on him.
Are you talking about the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe?
Yeah. This guy.
Yeah, Nathaniel Lowe.
He looks 50.
Somebody posted a picture and they put like he's like in a Halloween costume. Like it's like a dad
like
Halloween
he came
costume.
out of the stands and put the outfit on.
Yeah.
But he's got a belly on him. He's got the old man cop stash. Like
he hits well.
Yeah, but I still sent it to my buddy Chris Iannetta. I'm like, because he played 14 years in the MLB, and I said, bro, I'd get back out swinging, bro. You got guys at bat right now that look like they're just got off the couch.
He kind of did. He got cut by the Nationals, and then the Red Sox picked him up.
What a tank for a belly on. I guess it doesn't matter if you got a belly on you for baseball. I got one, but I'm not hitting 105 mile an hour fastballs. Maybe I am. But anyway, so tonight's a big game. What do they need to do to win this game tonight?
Score runs.
How many runs?
They got to score 5.
5 runs.
Yep.
That's the number.
I think it's 5. I think if they score 5, they can win. Because I think early can get them to 5 innings, 2 runs. Bullpen gives a run.
You're not
give
nervous about the kid coming in?
No, he's pitched well this year.
Yeah, but this year is different than a playoff game.
But he hasn't pitched. It was Tolley that pitched in that pitched against the Yankees as his first start. He doesn't seem to be like affected by it, though. We'll see. I mean, you'll see the minute he gets out there.
You know, Bill would always give a speech before the playoffs, and he would say there's going to be somebody in the room that has never had a playoff experience game. They used to ask Bill about, you know, how much does playoff experience mean? And he would always say it doesn't really matter at all. It comes down to going out there, ignoring the hype, ignoring all the moment of how big that is, and playing, because he's seen guys with a ton of playoff experience suck, and guys like Malcolm Butler come into the game, the biggest game of his life, perform unbelievable. You know, he played great up until even that interception. He was making plays. He was knocking the ball out of people's hands.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's a perfect example of what Bill would talk about. Hey, that doesn't mean anything. So hopefully tonight he's got it. He's got the good stuff, and they don't have to go into the bullpen early. Because I think last night, when you can only go 2.5 innings and you got to go to your bullpen, like that starts to become a problem.
It's tough, but it's also the end of the season, so it's like guys can go longer and everything. You're not trying to manage them as much, you know, for that long term, because now you got a month, right? The season's a month, and you lose, you go home, right? So all those guys are going to be available. They're going to be out there ready to pitch. I mean, if you need to go to Whitlock, he's going to be there. If you need to go to Chapman, he's going to be there. Like, they're all going to be there. They're all available. I wouldn't even be surprised if, you know, if early struggles a little bit, you could see Bayo too. I mean, you never know. I mean, he went 2 1/3 yesterday. He pitched 28 pitches. I mean, there's really anything you can do. It's the season's on the line right now. You got to win this. It'd be huge for Boston to win this.
It would be huge.
You know, if you ever think about it, right? You weren't here as a kid, but up until they finally won the World Series, right? The Red Sox always lost to the Yankees. Always, always, always. It wasn't even a question. It was just you lost to the Yankees, and is what it is. You have a generation of kids that have grown up that have never seen the Red Sox lose a playoff series to the New York Yankees. Like, you could be like 25 years old, and you've never seen it. I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah. We have so many drastic.
It's like opposite, like, you know, it's the opposite thing of when I grew up, right? You never saw the Patriots lose the playoff games to the Buffalo Bills, and now you can't fucking beat them.
You had kids that were 21 years old that won a division every single year of their childhood. They went and got a T-shirt from the pro shop, like, division champs, yay! Yeah. Now we're just chomping at the bit and celebrating a slaughter over the shitty Panthers, which
you have to, though.
You have to. I'm celebrating it. Look, I'm happy for them. I think that they needed that. Well, when was the last time they beat a team by that many points?
Yeah, that's the thing is, like, I mean, people are like, oh, the Panthers, they suck, but the Patriots finally beat a team that they should have beat the brakes off of, and they did it. It's like the first time in 5 years?
I mean, when was the last time the Patriots, what was the final of that? What was the
42-13 or something like that.
They even scored that many points?
Yeah, because they had a touchdown at the end, like a garbage time touchdown.
Yeah. Well, you had your backups.
Yeah, 42-13. Yeah, you had
your backups in. You take out your starting quarterback.
Yeah. It was like the end of a preseason game is what that was, where they got that touchdown. So, I mean, when was the last time the Patriots won by 30-plus points, basically? Like,
was Cam Newton the quarterback? Did he ever have any blowouts like that?
I don't think so. Maybe Brady.
That's a good trivia question for everybody out there. Who was the last team the Patriots beat the hell out of? That's a pretty interesting. There has to have been in the last 5 years a team that they blew out like that, right?
I don't think so.
No?
I mean, I know the last time they scored 30-plus points was Mac Jones against the Browns like 3 years ago. That was the last time they scored 30-plus points.
Mac Jones did his job. Purdy's back.
Oh, it was 2022.
Yeah. Who was it? Who were they playing?
Jacksonville Jaguars. 50-10.
50-10. There you go. So that was like the beat the hell out of them. But I think being at home, too, the fans needed a good
They haven't won at home either.
They
haven't really won at home either. I know. Like, it's a rare thing to win at home lately.
The fans are so excited to have Vrabel here, and as you should. But I think they're also more excited to see the evolution of Drake. And what has he done what has Drake done since the start of the season that we didn't see him do last year? He's taking care of himself. He is not taking the hits.
He's taking some hits.
No, I'm telling you, he took a couple hits, but he's not taking.
Yeah, I think it's
in the open field when you see him running and scrambling, he is sliding. Yeah. He is sliding. He is trying to avoid the contact, which that's growth. That's evolution on his game, which is, I'm happy to see that. He's making sure that he is available, which the quarterback position is the most important position to be available. So
is he playing like a top 10 quarterback right now?
I wouldn't know. He can't. So right now he's got to throw the ball more than 17 times. So how many attempts?
But that's what you like. That's what they needed. Yeah.
But when you're going into these matchups like this weekend where you're playing against Buffalo, you're not going to be able to throw the ball 17 times. Like if that's the case, then then Buffalo isn't what we thought they were, because you're going to have to come into these games where there's shootouts with a guy like Josh Allen, who's freaking throwing the ball down the field and scoring at will, or scoring in consecutive drives to where you have to answer and come back. And that's when you get into an issue where team scores similar to the Panthers. They drove down, they score, and then we needed something. We had to have a big play, and it wasn't from the offense, it was from the special teams. And they were able to make a big play. Yeah,
but the thing is, though, he threw it 17 times, but his yards per attempt were way up. I mean, there was a lot of chunk plays.
Big plays. But
I mean, his athleticism definitely starts showing now, though. Like the Hunter Henry touchdown to extend it out and then to get that ball on that angle out there. And
so I think the progression in the first 4 weeks of the season, for me, has been good. It's not his fault that they had the 5 turn. Well, one of them last 2 weeks ago was his fault, right? He needed to put more air on the ball. But I don't see like the panic in some of his throws. The one throw he threw over the middle that was intercepted, he got hit, and that was the reason why it sailed.
He got hit and it got tipped,
and the ball was way up in the air.
So I mean, he could have put it higher to begin with.
So what is your at 2-2? You look around the league and you see all these teams, and it almost feels like a lot of teams are very middle of the road.
Yeah,
like
because even Buffalo, right? They're 4-0, but who have they played?
I mean, I didn't think that they were really playing great.
The Buffalo beat the Ravens, but the Ravens looked terrible last week.
Really bad, yeah.
They beat the Jets, the Dolphins, and the Saints so far.
And the Saints are poo-poo.
Yeah.
The Dolphins are poo-poo.
The Jets are poop.
The Jets are poo-poo.
Yeah.
So,
and then even the Ravens, how they normally are good. I mean, the Ravens are like 1-3.
Yeah.
You know, so like, are they?
I don't see the confidence in Lamar like we used to see. So are all those hits catching up to him? Because at one point he was one of the top 3. I'm talking any position contact players. So top 3 in the league getting hit. And when those hits kind of start to catch up to you, any mobile quarterback, at any point, at what point do those hits catch up to you?
Yeah.
Cam, it caught up to Cam at the end.
Newton. I mean, yeah, Cam Newton.
That's what I'm saying. Like anybody Michael Vick.
It caught up to him.
He had to. And I was listening to some podcast. I can't remember what it was, but they were talking about like mobile quarterbacks having to become pocket quarterbacks because the way that the league is forcing quarterbacks to be that way because of what they should look like. And I'm like, no, listen, it's because the longevity of your career as a mobile quarterback is far less than if you were a pocket quarterback. If Tom Brady was a mobile quarterback, he wouldn't have been able to play 20 years. Like that, it's pretty simple, right? The pocket quarterbacks are protected. That's why, I mean, shit, Andy Dalton is still in the NFL.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
He's still in the NFL. Andy Dalton
Panthers, right?
Yeah. Andy Dalton is still in the NFL.
Mm.
Like if Andy Dalton was a mobile quarterback, his ass would. I don't think he'd still be in the league because he's already too old to be mobile.
I think
Tyrod Taylor, I think, still in the league too, and he was a mobile guy, but he also kind of was in between a pocket and running when he had to.
He also had his lung punctured.
He did
before a game by his training staff.
Oh shit! Yeah. Hey, can you please drain this? Oh, I'm sorry, I punctured your lung. You went a little too far here. Your lung is now ruptured, so I don't think you can play.
Yeah, I mean, the mobile quarterback stuff, I think like the mobile quarterback you need to have is guys like Mahomes and stuff like that that aren't so reliant on having to rush the ball and gain 80 to 100 yards rushing,
I worry
right?
about Josh Allen. I said this before.
Yeah.
I think sometimes
Still young.
those hits could potentially catch up to you. And I'm not just talking about your shoulder or your arm. I'm talking like getting hit in the coconut. Like you get hit in the coconut enough, but over time, you just aren't the same.
You look at Cam, though. It was his shoulder.
Well, his shoulder, and then he couldn't throw.
But they can't throw it now.
Yeah.
I mean, because he's lowering his shoulder, hitting people. I mean, he looked great for a long time. And then, well, those things happen, though. It's just the all of a sudden fall off the face of the earth kind of, right? Like, it's not like it gradually goes. It's just like one day you just can't do it.
Well, think of it this way. Of all positions, the most important 5 digits are a quarterback's hand.
Yeah.
Everyone else, you can tape it up or you could put a cast on. Offensive linemen play with casts on. Mm-hmm. The most important shoulder is the quarterback's shoulder.
Yeah.
I mean, there's running backs, receivers, linebackers that play with separated AC joints. They shoot them up. They go and play. The second you land on your shoulder and you screw that thing up or you hurt your hand or you ding it off the top of someone's helmet, that's your season.
Look at Drew Brees. He can't even throw a football right now.
Can he not throw a football right now?
I think that's what they said. I thought he just doesn't have any range of motion in his shoulder.
Had like the worst.
Because he like tore his rotator cuff.
360 degree tear.
Yeah.
And at the end of his career, he like was really.
Yeah, it was just there.
He was
but even like Peyton
ball.
Manning was the same way at the end of his career. That last Super Bowl he had,
because of his neck.
But that's the thing; it's all connected, though. Like I mean,
head, shoulders, knees and toes.
So it could be neck, shoulder, elbow, hand. It's still going to be the same thing.
All right. So I went to Market Basket. I got ourselves some peanuts, and I got beer too. So you're telling me that if I just bought one of these, it would have been $2.50, but because it's not 2 for $5.
I think I'm almost.
I thought it was 2 for $5, and if you bought it,
no, I think
by itself, it was. That's got to be a way to get you to buy 2.
Yeah, it's like advertising. They got you.
Yeah,
did you need 2 cans of peanuts?
I saved $1. I think.
I don't think you saved $1.
I think it was buy 2.
TJ, did he save $1?
Well, I didn't steal them. See that? You put the dot on it. Anyway, the people at Market Basket are be like, Rob Ninkovich is an alcoholic. He's coming in here at 9 a.m. buying a case of beer.
every Thursday. It's only once a week.
Yeah. I think last week, well, not only was I mistaken for a landscaper, but the cash register guy was like, oh, somebody's having fun today, huh? I'm like, yeah, I'm starting right now, man. About to rip me some
Should have
beer.
cracked it open right there. And just
I'm about to mow me some
down.
lawns and have about 12 beers. What you know about that, man?
Yes. So I just Googled it, and it does say at Market Basket and most grocery stores in New England, if an item is labeled 2 for $5, you can usually buy just one for $2.50. The 2 for pricing is almost always just an advertising the per unit discount, not a requirement to buy 2.
Keeping it awesome. It's all about advertising.
The only exception would be if the tag explicitly says something like "must buy 2."
So they got me.
So you got 2 things of peanuts,
Well,
and you only need one.
I'm a team player. I'll give you one. I'll give you a set of peanuts. I'll give you a box.
You saved it.
I'll give you multiple peanuts, not a set.
Saved money on it.
Anyway, but all right. So moving into Sunday night football.
Oof. Prime time
football. We got the Patriots facing the Buffalo Bills. Now, what would you say is the number one most important thing that the Patriots have to do to win this game? Number one.
Take care of the ball.
Take care of the ball. You know what I think it is?
It's always going to be, though.
You know what I think it is?
What?
Keeping Josh Allen in the pocket. You got to take care of the football. That's like, yeah, of course. We saw that against the Steelers. But if Josh Allen can move and run and get out of situations with his legs, it really screws up the defense. So I think the pass rush, which I'm pretty pumped, I think the pass rush has done really well this year. I think people are kind of over the top on the defense. Oh, they're not as strong as they should be. We need to do. Everyone thought they would be better, but I think they're slowly coming together. And let's not forget, like the defensive coordinator, unfortunately, I think they just came out and said he's dealing with a health issue, like a serious health issue,
colon cancer. Right?
No,
prostate cancer.
which that sucks. So you're not really having one voice in the defensive room. And I go back to when Dean Pease left and we didn't have a named defensive coordinator, and it was like 3 different people kind of doing one job. And that can sometimes become a little bit of an issue when you're trying to figure out, all right, how do we play this? Well, you want to play it that way. You think it should be played this way, but the other guy is saying, nah, I think that's not the right way.
Yeah.
So if Vrabel, now I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, who's actually calling?
Is Vrabel coming in to the meetings? Is he kind of taking over that? Or now the linebacker coach, is he's calling the plays? Or are they still having the original defensive coordinator's ideas on, here, this is how we need to play it. You guys install it. So we don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know. But maybe over the last 4 weeks, that's caused a little bit of, just the continuity or the understanding. Oh, this is what I sent this to TJ. All right. So I'm in the box, and now this is about the Panthers. And now if I'm a head coach or if I am a team and I watch what this is right here, I'm going to have a bus that goes back to the airport, and I'm going to have a bus with individual tickets to where their hometowns are, because their asses are gone. Like I am.
That'd be the whole team.
I'm freaking, this would be a bus. This would be a bus that takes the team not back to the facility. Like, you guys are fired, and we are going to go get a new group of guys. Like, we're going to find guys that are hungry. Now, hit play on this, TJ. This is the Panthers going in at halftime. They just watched the body.
We're getting killed.
Just watch the mannerisms here.
This whole team is just ready to go home, except for maybe one guy.
One guy
Who wants to compete right here.
Bryce Young.
That's right, the quarterback. Now he's there. He's trying to get everyone going. But look at the energy here.
Home.
Just go home. Go home. If I was the owner and I saw that, I'd go right down in the locker room. I'd grab the head coach and say, dude, this team doesn't want to be here right now. And if you want to be here, get them ready to go. Get them running off the field. Get in the locker room. Get all your adjustments. And when you come out of that fucking locker room, you're running on the field and you're warming up and you're getting ready to play a second half of football. Because what they did is they walked off the field the whole way and walked on the field, didn't warm up, and expected to go play football at a high level. Like, that's not going to work. It's not going to happen. So if the Panthers ever want to get themselves going, now I don't know what they look like against the Falcons. Maybe that was a division team.
30-0 or something like
maybe
that.
It was a division team and they wanted to send a message, or they were more motivated. But in that instant, that team did not want to be on the football field. And if you don't want to play football, you shouldn't get paid.
Yeah.
I don't think you should get paid millions of dollars to walk around. It's not what you're paid to do. You're paid to go play.
Well,
Sorry, that's my rant.
yeah. I mean, the other thing too is it's not like they're like the normal Panthers, right? Like they lost week 1 by 16 to the Jaguars, then they lost by 5 to the Cardinals, and they beat the brakes off the Falcons 30-0. So I mean, is it really that typical Panthers team? I didn't think so. That's why it's kind of weird to kind of.
So what I would emphasize, and I think Vrabel did that perfectly after the game. All eyes are on us. We're playing Sunday night. We're playing a division team. We don't like them. They don't like us. This is going to be huge for the standings. This is going to be huge for the division. That team that we faced, the team we just played, is not going to be the same team energy-wise that we're going to face Sunday night. They're going to be ready to go. They're going to run out of the tunnel. They're going to run into the tunnel, and they're going to run back out for the second half. Yeah. So let's not think that because we beat this team by a shit ton that we are, where we need to be. We need to make sure that we match this energy. We match the stadium, because we know we know the Bills Mafia is going to be smashing tables and
throwing dildos,
throwing devices on the field. So it was a great win. I'm happy for the Pats. They did a great job. Probably game balls for everybody, right?
I didn't see any game balls. They had enough of that one.
No game balls.
I mean, the kicker should have got it done. He didn't miss a kick.
No,
he did everything.
You did great. So game balls, Drake gets a game ball. Everyone gets a game ball.
That would have been a team game ball, right?
Everyone gets a game ball.
That would have been a team game ball.
Team game ball, yeah. More photos in the locker room. More photos in the hallway. Because when you win, you get a photo. If you lose, you don't get shit. Then, talking about winning and losing, I coach flag football. and we have been doing really well. And when we're playing some certain teams, we play hard, we play to win, and I try to teach the kids that every time you're on the field, you're playing to win. You're not playing to let the other team feel better.
You're in Massachusetts. You can't do that.
You should see the memo I got. You should see the memo. And
Mr. Ninkovich, you cannot use abusive language towards the kids. You cannot say, go kill the other team.
I don't say that. But it's...
You get you really got a memo?
In a lopsided game greater than 28 points, if the losing team is getting close to scoring, it is frowned upon to put your best players back on the field to prevent them from scoring. Defense is taught to not let another team score. We are not teaching players to allow other teams to score. Okay? Thank you.
Yeah, but you're in Massachusetts.
I could be in freaking Mars. I don't give a shit.
You have to adapt to your surroundings.
Yeah, my surroundings are we play to win, and I'm teaching the kids that winning, no matter the circumstance, is how you win.
I agree with
life.
you, but
I'm not here for moral victories. I'm here to teach. So a coach is a teacher, and all the kids everyone plays. We all get everyone touches the ball, but the best talent, most talented, those kids are going to be getting the ball more. They're going to be scoring more because they understand it. The kids that don't get it, they're going to be taught. But when we do so we start practice. We run sprints. We do push-ups. If you drop the ball, if you mess up a snap, you got to be accountable.
Make them run hills.
We don't have a hill, but we
no
run sprints.
No water breaks.
We run sprints, and I give you water because we all know how important hydration is. Okay, TB12. So it's just you have to teach that.
Little Timmy, get up. Little Timmy, get up.
The problem is you can't instill everyone to have the mentality of let's all have moral victories. Life isn't a moral victory. Life is about winning and losing. If you don't win, you're behind. So I don't get it. I'm hoping that my kids that learn and I'm coaching, they understand that. And I tell that to the parents. I talk to the parents about it. I say, listen, I'm probably going to be a little bit more over the top than any other coach they've ever had, but I'm trying to teach them some things. They're 9 years old. In 10 years, they'll almost be 20 years old. They'll be 19 trying to figure out life, and they'll be in school. And I'm not going to say, hey, don't help a guy up if he's on the ground. I'm just going to say, hey, if you're trying to win something, you're not going to give the opponent an edge.
What's the over-under of you coaching in 2 weeks?
I'm not going to get fired. Fire me.
Yeah, they can.
From coaching?
Yeah.
Why? From scoring?
Yeah. You're not following the rules, clearly.
I didn't know that was a rule. It's not a rule, technically. It's just...
Was that directly to you, the memo?
No, that was to every team.
But it was because of you?
I don't know.
Were you up 28-0?
We've been up 50-something.
So you were up 28-0. Did you ever sub in your top defense when the other team had no points and was going to score at the end of the game?
Well, they weren't going to score, but we might have.
But did you put?
We might have put a couple safeties back there that intercepted the ball.
So that memo was directly to you. What's next? You you probably have. How many kids are on the team?
So we 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15.
So you probably have 3 or 4 parents that have complained to the league.
They probably hate me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You probably do.
But we've been to a Super Bowl every single year.
I'm just telling you.
You
keep the same kids?
No. So they rotate. Well, we had second, third, and then when the third grades, they move on, we get a new crop. So we have some young kids, new kids now. But we've had a good group of the same kids from the whole time because Everett's school, the kids from the school stayed in the same group. But that being said, we have signals.
Are you the only one that has wristbands and everything?
We don't do wristbands.
I thought you were.
No, they were too big on their arms and they didn't get it.
No.
So Everett is in full control. He has all hand signals.
Do you give him all the hand signals?
Topper is double post.
I got to sell these to your opponents.
Hook That's a hook. They can learn it, but every single person has a different route. Unless you're playing man. Play man, we'll do our motions and we'll do man beaters. Do your zone and we'll do all the
Do you
zone
consult
beaters.
with Josh about your offense?
This is all just easy stuff. Like this past game, we did a ride technique. So you ride, because they have a blitzer. This past game, they had 2 blitzers coming. So if you ride the ball, they don't know who to go towards, the quarterback or the running back. If they come to the quarterback, you hand it off. Blitzers are gone. You got a ton of space. If they go to the running back, you pull it, you sling it, touchdown. We have motion, we have stacks, we have bunch, we have box. But it's installing that. So we got hand signals. Gotti is go. Like Gotti.
Yeah.
So that's a go route. Topper.
Better hope your coaches aren't watching you. They're out to get you.
Let's not make this a highlight reel, okay? Anyway, I just think that we're in a time right now where we need to teach more discipline and competition than complacency and emotional stability on like, it's okay, you're losing, but it's okay. It's like, no, like, listen, yeah, we lost. It sucks, but how do we learn from that? Like the biggest lessons learned are through losses, not really victories.
Yeah.
You lose on something, you're like, oh man, what did I mess up on? And like these kids are going to grow up to be adults and they're going to hopefully one day have a business or do something that you can't just be like, oh yeah, well, we're losing, but guess what? Maybe somebody will help us out and like we'll win. It's like, no. Nobody's going to help you.
Yeah,
we got to teach these young kids to be more competitive, like want to compete. Competing is the ultimate. Like football is a competition. Like when these professional athletes now, I think we're also seeing maybe a decline in football because they're not competing as like in the 90s, in the 80s, even the early 2000s. You hated the other team. You didn't like rip your jersey off at the end of the game and give each other a hug and say, hey, man, well, let's get dinner when we're back home. Like you said, okay, like I can't wait to beat your ass again. Like I can't wait to play you again and beat you. Like best of luck, but I don't.
It's because it's evolving. It's evolved from, it used to be fully competitive and then it went to like, everybody needs to play. And that was just one thing. It was still competitive, but then everybody needs to play. Then it went to everybody deserves to participate. Then it went to the participation trophies. And now it goes to everybody has to feel good at the end of the game.
Good. Like,
I know, but that's what it is, though. That's what they went to.
Like you look at you have a social media problem that, children right now aren't developing parts of their brain that understand how to communicate or interact with people. How are those going to become adults that understand how to talk? You own a business or you're working, you have to be able to communicate. If you can't talk, you can't be successful. So how do we solve that? We can't do that by enabling. Like we have to it's tough love because guess what? If God forbid there was an issue where we had to stand up for what our country's about and fight another country, like those other countries aren't talking about everyone winning and everyone being happy.
Ours would be on the thing going, time out.
No, stop.
You have 20, you have 20, we have 15.
Yeah, like that's not fair. Yeah. Like, that's not the way the
you
world
give us
works.
2,
and
then you sit out.
It doesn't work.
Okay,
that
we're
way.
even now. Go.
So God forbid, like I hope that never happens or it becomes. But there's.
It's getting worse though. That's the problem.
When I was a kid, if I was crying, I wasn't consoled. Like, are you okay? Like, you think Captain Insano would like give me a hug? He would say, "Suck it up."
Be sitting there on the fence.
Suck it up. I remember I came home from the first day of wrestling and I wanted to quit more than anything. I hated it. I was wrestling this chubby kid, Jason Zaneri. He smelled like spaghetti, and I didn't want to wrestle anymore. You know what my dad said? You're gonna wrestle all year. You're not quitting. You're freaking wrestling all year. I wrestled all year. I hated it. I got pinned by this kid from Troy. He was pasty white. He smelled like Fritos. It was terrible. I wanted to get out of there quick as possible. My dad didn't care. I wrestled this black kid. He puked on the mat. It was the last thing I wanted to do was go wrestle in like that cinnamon smelling stuff that they sprinkled on there. So bad, the kitty litter. And then they wiped it up. I'm like, you want me to wrestle here? And I put the singlet on and I was like, no way. No way. So you wrestlers out there, and like you're tough, but That's some.
But don't you see the NFL going to this type thing too? No, the NFL is going soft.
The NFL
on that
is
stuff.
going. Well, do you see some of the players? I think there was like Hard Knocks or something. Like this was maybe a couple of years ago, and the guy walked. He's a DB. He's like, "Why not? If I'm not starting, you might as well just release me.
Yeah,
you might as well just cut me if I'm not starter, like a starter." There used to be a pay your dues. There used to be, hey, I understand a hierarchy of these are the starters and I'm the rookie. Okay, I need to go do the things I need to do to earn the respect, to climb the ladder. I mean, look at Shedeur Sanders.
Yeah, do you have
they're
that clip?
asking him questions. Throw up Shedeur.
Yeah.
Silent
treatment. But this is like the epitome
Dan, ask
of it
me a
all,
question.
Hey, Rob, how's it going? But you know why he did that, though?
Because the media was taking everything he was saying.
I forget who it was. Somebody was just basically in the media was telling him to just shut up, basically, and
like stop talking.
Yeah.
So then that was the rebuttal.
Yeah.
I mean, I just feel that the NIL,
it's right there in the middle,
the money, and what's up with the what shirt does he? Oh, it's a Cleveland Browns shirt.
Yeah, the sound is on.
He's got a nice smile.
Enjoying yourself and having fun.
That's what do you think that's the show? So to coaches having that
He's even like using his hands.
But like, if you're the Browns, why do you want that in your locker room? If he's not even going to be a quarterback, you know, he's like you've started Joe Flacco and Dylan Gabriel now.
Put up Jerry Stefanski interview. Did you see his interview?
No.
Jerry Stefanski.
You guys enjoying the show? There's a few ways that you can support the Dan and Ninko Show. First being subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Or you can become a super fan. Go to danandninko.com. First month is 50% off, so it's only $5 to subscribe. That gives you an exclusive chat with Ninko and I on Discord, access to exclusive content, 15% off our brand new merch store, which has some really cool stuff in it, our members only merch, and you get notified when we have special guests on the show.
I don't think it's Jerry Stefanski.
Kevin Stefanski.
Yeah. Jerry used to coach for the Pats.
It's just tough. Like, you can see how it's all like, that's the epitome of it, right? Is the Shedeur Sanders interview right there. He's obviously mad that he's not the starting quarterback, but what has he done to prove he is the starting quarterback at this point? I mean, he's done nothing, right? 5th round pick, fell from, thought it was going to be like a top 2-3 pick, went 5th round. But everybody else is wrong, right? It's not him or anything. It's everybody else.
Problem of these the young players. All right, so for today's Dan and Ninko Show, we have a New Hampshire lager, live free or die, a delicious brewing company. And this is an unfiltered American lager.
Deciduous, not delicious.
Deciduous. Okay. I thought it was an L. Leave me alone, man. They scanned my cat. Coach said I could play.
That doesn't look like an L. That's a D.
Delicious. Oh no.
The thing fell in?
Yeah. All right, here we go. Let's give it a taste. See how we go.
Don't swallow it.
Oh, that's good. That's delicious.
It's very good.
See? I knew it was delicious. I'm going to give this an 8.3.
I'm lower. I'm a lot lower than that. 7.24.
7.24?
Yeah.
My scores are kind of high.
I like it. I mean, it's a nice lager.
But I feel
We've
like
had a lot
all
of
beers
lagers.
I'm just loving right now.
Well, I mean, like the drunk going to the grocery store at 8 a.m. to buy beer.
Come on, give me a
And
6-pack. Yeah, what do you think of that?
You're 2 for $5 peanuts.
All right, hit play. Let's see
You
what
need to
we
save
got.
$1.
This guy had a fully black beard when he became the Browns head coach. Now it's white.
I don't know how he's the coach still.
I think he was a really good offensive coordinator, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. No, I'm saying I don't know how he's still a coach.
He's handsome, though. What? He's a handsome guy. It's not weird. Kind of looks like Joe Flacco, doesn't he?
Yeah.
First of all, this is not about one person. Joe is a captain of this football team. We're going to need his leadership moving forward, like always, and that's obvious with Joe, just the person he is. He's going to be the same guy every day. Excited for Dylan. He's done everything. He's handled everything really well since he's been on campus here. So we're just going to have to support the young man, coaches, players, offense, defense, special teams. So looking forward to the opportunity this week. Great challenge. Obviously going overseas to play a really good football team, a team that I have a lot of respect for from Kevin O'Connell, his staff, and some great players. So going to be a challenge. But with that, I'll take any questions.
It's not about one guy.
Well, they keep that one guy there, though.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. It goes beyond. It goes so deep. There's depth to this thing, and I don't know why. If you were the Browns after picking Gabriel, that you would have drafted Sanders. Like why?
It happens a lot though, because the Patriots picked Drake May and then drafted Milton.
Well, they're probably thinking like potential trade stock or something.
I think you double dip because
availability with talent.
The 49ers took Trey Lance and Brock Purdy.
Yeah.
The same draft. You always need the quarterbacks. I get that, but I just don't understand Shedeur Sanders the way he is. You don't even want him as a backup quarterback because he's overshadowing everything else with that team.
That's similar to what happened with Tim Tebow.
Yeah.
Now, Tim Tebow really, he couldn't throw a football into the ocean, but he had a hard time getting somewhere because it was a big scene around Tebow. Think about it. They won a playoff game, and he was on Saturday Night Live. They were, Jesus Christ to Tim Tebow. It was T-Bowie. David T-Bowie.
Tebowing.
T-Bowing. T-Bowing was a thing. Praying was a thing. It was crazy.
Yeah.
And now that I think that happened with a lot of other big-time guys. Maybe even Terrell Owens. T.O. could have played more than what he did, but the media circus that came with it was so much of a distraction that teams say to themselves, is it worth it? Is it worth us bringing a guy on that's at this point of his career and not knowing if it's going to work for us, but also is going to bring this media circus to the stadium? And it just wasn't worth it.
Well, that's why the Patriots cut Cam Newton, right? When they decided to start Mac Jones.
I think it caused too much, friction, too much chaos.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you're the Browns, you have why is a third string quarterback that's not even active on game days being interviewed anyway in the locker room?
Because his last name
think
Sanders,
about it, right?
And he was a good football. In college,
outside of Tom Brady, when you were on the team, what other quarterback got interviewed in the locker room?
Whenever Tom wasn't playing, that was the next guy.
Yeah. But that's kind of what you want. Even right now with Drake May, right? You have Dobbs as the backup quarterback.
Yeah.
They don't go. They're not looking to talk to Dobbs, right? Even Tommy Cutlets. They're not going to really talk to Tommy Cutlets.
I just spilled.
So there's no reason to even have Shedeur Sanders there. If he's creating that much buzz, the Browns already have a big enough problem. They're starting what? They're 48th quarterback since 1999.
Oh, look at this. Hold on.
Is the Schefter post?
I sent that to Brian Hoyer.
Yeah, he's on there, right?
Yeah, he's like, I'm right here. I sent this. I sent a picture of all the starting quarterbacks to Brian Hoyer, and it's just a list. And he goes, I'm smack in the middle of that chaos. And he literally is. He's right in the middle of it. Look at that. And then at the end of the day, it's not our team, right? they're the ones that are going to have to deal with that, and it's the Browns. So, I was asking Hoyer, like, what was it like? And Hoyer actually had a good opportunity there to become a big time starter, but he tore his ACL.
That's right.
So he was there, and then that was when Manziel was there.
Yep.
And I was like, what was that like with Manziel? And he was like, dude, the guy just would either be tired and sleeping or, just doing his own thing. He's like, it was insane. But when you're a first round pick, you kind of do whatever you want when you have that much money. They give you that much money. And he talks about it.
Yeah.
Manziel talks about like not doing the right things when he should have been doing the right things.
But it's an organizational flaw. I mean, look at like they had Baker Mayfield, right?
Yeah, Baker's awesome right now.
Yeah.
And you know what? Early in Baker's career, I kind of always wanted to kill him, like just sack him really hard, and he was annoying a little bit, but I like him now. Yeah. I enjoy his kind of asshole-y, he's kind of got a chip on it. He definitely has a chip on his shoulder because he's not the biggest guy. He plays hard. He's going to take chances. I love Baker Mayfield right now. I love watching him play. I think he's a great quarterback now and great for the Bucs. Like, when they signed him, I'm like, the guy after Tom, like, good luck.
Yeah, and he's been
really good. He's been playing really well, and he's been rewarded for it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, just shows you the organizational side of it, though. I mean, I think it shows what the Browns are doing by leaving Shedeur there to do that. It just shows why they can't ever have a quarterback develop in there because the entire system is so flawed. I mean, look at Carolina. You literally had 2 starting quarterbacks in the NFL right now on massive contracts on your fucking team for nothing. Like, for
Crazy.
cheap deals. You had both of them.
Yeah.
And you couldn't do anything with them.
Yeah.
But Baker Mayfield was on the scout team playing defensive end.
Playing defensive end.
Yeah.
And that's similar to my story. I couldn't get on the football field playing for a 1-15 Miami Dolphins team, and the coaching staff was content with having the shitty team out there, I guess. And you're on the practice field doing great things against their starters, and they kick you out. Like, can you stop beating our starters, please? It's like, what? Like, you want me to stop going hard?
That's why when it's 28-0 and the other team's about to score, you can't put your better players in.
So listen, you need to teach that. That needs to be taught. It's not, things aren't freaking given, they're earned. Okay, let's move on. You know what I want to do right now?
What?
I want to do the nasty.
Okay.
Nasty of the week, brought to you by Brunt Workwear. This week, we got a bunch of candidates. There's been some nasty things.
Yeah.
I think ours are going to be a little different, but
I'll do
what's
mine
the
first.
Dan and Ninko nasty of the week?
Mine's going to be the Tyreek Hill knee dislocation. Like, knee dislocation's always.
Oh my God.
Knee dislocation's always weird because it's just like a floppy thing.
And you know what's so weird is how many times has he been tackled like that in his career?
Yeah.
Like, how many times has that play happened to him, and he just so happens to take the step, is getting tackled, and his foot, and it's on grass. It's not even on turf.
Yeah.
So, like, for this to happen,
that's just damage over time, though.
I know I said it with Aaron Rodgers, and he proved me wrong, but I don't think that we'll ever see the explosive Tyreek Hill that we saw his whole career at 31 years old with this type of injury. I mean, shit.
He tear every ligament?
I think he tore everything but one, maybe.
Yeah.
So when you have that much damage, the ability to get back to being as quick and explosive and fast, and
but if you dislocate your knee and tear all those ligaments, the only thing that's holding that leg together is the skin.
No, well, they were worried about like your blood flow.
Yeah, they cut his shoe off.
If you have an injury that severe, you could potentially tear the artery that supplies the blood to the lower leg. So I just think moving forward, it sucks, but that's why when you are a football player, you have to try and get the most amount of money guaranteed. They're not going to keep him. He's not going to be there.
No, because they can save a bunch of money.
They're going to save like,
and then he won't get a big deal.
They're going to save $15 million.
He'll have to sign like a 1-year prove it deal type thing.
You're going to have to sign a 1-year deal at minimum at year 10 at 32 years old.
Yeah. He'll sign like a 1-year, $10 million deal or something. You go ahead and play it, DJ.
Are we playing it?
Yeah.
He waited a long time for this, much earned.
Then it's just hanging, see?
Thank you, Coach.
Your foot's not supposed to go that way.
He waited a long time.
And, but for all the people that are saying that he was happy or smiling,
No, he's trying to
he was in
laugh off the
shock.
pain, dude.
When you're in shock like that, your body does crazy stuff. I mean, you don't realize people have been mortally wounded, and they're smiling and laughing because their body's in total shock and they don't realize what's going on. But that is unfortunately very nasty. And my nasty of the week, Olivia Dunne.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
She was celebrating her baseball boyfriend's
Paul Skeens, best pitcher in baseball.
whatever
One of the best pitchers in
she
baseball.
was very excited and raised her arms up, and she had some pit stains on that thing. Like, that's nasty, man.
There's
Like,
a video. Find the video.
It's just you. Remember that commercial when we were kids? It was like the Sure. Remember the Sure commercial?
Yeah, that would be a good one for it.
Yeah. Are you sure? Unsure? Those things. I mean, I know you're nervous and you're watching your boyfriend, and you might get a little, worked up. But you got to make sure that the underarms aren't so sweaty. That could be a clinical issue.
You go and play it.
Begin the year down in Miami, and then Andy Rodriguez started the next three, and it was during that game on April the 14th.
yeah, she's
Libby,
nervous.
Come on.
Yeah, she's nervous. That's the reason why.
It's a nervous
season.
thing.
Begin the year down in
Oh, it doesn't
Miami,
show
and then
it.
Andy
Yeah.
Rodriguez.
But anyway, there it is.
The nasty.
Sweat,
Just
sweaty. That's like wrestling. Nasty.
The color's not good though either.
It's
like it's one thing to have
You
like
gotta
a
go black.
pit stain.
You gotta go black. You gotta go dark blue. You gotta go.
Well, the Pirates are black and yellow. You could have worn a
You gotta
black and
go
yellow shirt.
Black and yellow. You'd have been perfectly fine. You could have been.
It wouldn't have shown.
You could no. Would have been fine. But I get it. It's the nerves are high when somebody's on the mound. I get it.
The nerves are definitely very high. Obviously.
The nerves.
Nasty.
All right, you want to do picks?
Let's do picks. I think you're kicking my ass right now.
Did you tally it up already, TJ? Yeah. What's it at? 41-38. Ooh, I'm up by 3 now.
That's not bad. I can still come back. We got a long way to go. We're only quarter down. 1 quarter, man. Just remember, you got to believe.
All right, so the first game you're going to have tonight, 49ers at Rams.
49ers at Rams. I'm going Rams.
I'm going Rams because there's a bunch of people off of 49ers. Purcell's out.
Yep.
Purdy's out. There's a lot.
PCL. Big deal.
Yeah, Rams. Vikings at the Browns. Over in, I think that one's in London.
I'm going to go Browns.
That's +4 there. Vikings.
I'm going to go Browns. I think the Vikings, I don't know if their quarterback's the guy. And I want to go with the rookie for the Browns. I think he's going to sling it.
McCarthy's out. That's the problem with the Vikings a little bit. McCarthy's not playing yet.
No, he's not?
No, he's
he
been out.
played. Did he get hurt?
Yeah, he's been out for a couple weeks now.
Well, I'm still going with the Browns. I don't care.
Yeah,
he was in the first game.
Yeah.
I thought he sucked.
It wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. Cowboys at the Jets. How's your boy Jerry Jones talking about we could trade those picks? We can get those picks and draft some Pro Bowlers.
But what we need to do is get back to them glory hole days, so to speak. Cowboys at Jets. I'm going to go
Jets. Jets.
Cowboys.
Jets. I'm going Cowboys.
Yeah.
Fuck the Jets.
Cowboys.
How
about them Cowboys?
Giants at the Saints?
Giants. Dude, I
Giants.
love... I'm digging what the Giants have in their rookies.
How? He wasn't any good.
I just like the dancing.
Dart?
I think he's throwing...
I thought you didn't like dancing. Like, you've been against dancing and all that.
He had some good moves, okay?
You've been, like, fully against dancing.
Throw on darts, dance, touchdown dance. This was completely different because he had some swagginess to him. And if you read the comments in any social media platform... I can't repeat it. I can't repeat what they're saying because it's just insane. But he's got some freaking swag to him. I'll give him that. And I didn't realize how crazy. He's kind of crazy. Like, you see some of the hits he took.
Yeah, he took
in college.
Guys stacked inside.
Let's see what he's got. Ooh, no, this is the shovel. This isn't even exciting. And I like this guy. I like the little guy.
Scatabo?
Yeah, here he is. Check him out.
His first career touchdown, and the Giants on top.
How the heck? You get pissed about that
I
stuff.
like that because he's got the chain. He wears the thing down the one eye. He's got the bandana on. Like,
oh, stop.
I feel like I could have a beverage.
Scatabo's great, but I mean, he's going to be.
I feel like I could have a drink with Dart, and we would hit it off. Like, I feel like we would have a good vibe together because he's a little bit tapped, just like me. I think he's a little crazy.
Yeah, Scatabo will be good, but he's only going to be good for like 2 years before the CTE kicks in.
No, come on. I played for 20 years. Look at me.
He doesn't avoid anybody. He just
football.
runs
You're
through
not supposed to avoid anybody.
Yeah, but you can't.
You think I
can't
avoid? You
survive
can't
that
avoid
long.
people. You got to go through them.
You can't survive that long. That way.
All right, back to the picks. I'm picking
the Giants too
because the Saints suck.
Yeah, I'm picking the Giants too. Raiders at the Colts. Colts. Dolphins at the Panthers. I'll go Dolphins.
Terrible.
Broncos at the Eagles.
Eagles.
Texans at the Ravens.
Texans.
I'm also going to go Texans in that game.
I don't
know if Lamar's even going to play.
I don't think he practice this week.
He hasn't yet. Titans at the Cardinals.
Cardinals.
Buccaneers at the Seahawks.
This one's a toss-up. Buccaneers.
I'll go Seahawks. Damn it. Lions at the Bengals.
Lions.
Commanders at the Chargers. Yeah, Chargers. Chiefs at the Jaguars.
Chiefs.
How's that a Monday night game? I'm going to go Jaguars in that game.
Jaguars.
Then you're going to have Sunday night, the New England Patriots at the Buffalo Bills.
Okay, everybody. I am very happy with the 2-2 start. I'm very happy. I just think that a road night game against the undefeated Buffalo Bills in the division is going to be a tough matchup for the Patriots. I think they split this season with the Bills, but I'm going to take the first game. Buffalo
take
wins.
the L.
So I think Buffalo wins this one at home.
The Patriots are 7.5-point underdogs in this game.
I mean, you take the 7 points.
You know, there's always an upset that needs to come, and I think that Sunday night is going to be their upset, the upset of their season.
Dude,
they're riding high right
Sunday
now.
night, the media and everything.
They're going to be going to the Super Bowl.
It is going to be like, like we're back.
Yeah.
We're going to the Super Bowl. So we will see.
The thing is that they do stack up well against the Bills. I mean, you have your edge guys that can kind of set the edge, and then your guys in the middle on the defensive line is perfect what you need for Josh Allen. They're huge. They're going to get the push. He's not going to have those running lanes up the middle, most likely.
Yeah.
I think they can, they don't really have great receivers. They have more, like tight ends are kind of better than the receivers, but they've got some personnel to cover tight ends.
It's going to come down to what you said to start. Turnovers is number one. And then Josh Allen, mobility. Do you keep him in the pocket? Because there's going to be instances where he's just keeping the ball 11-on-11 football.
Yeah, but if you set the edge and you have Milton Williams and Barmore in the middle, he's not going to have that middle to go in.
So I think a sneaky big game is Christian Gonzalez with a key interception.
Yeah.
So if we can come up with a turnover, we haven't really created any turnovers defensively.
No.
So we need to create a turnover.
They need
forcing a fumble, an interception.
Yeah.
Like we need something defensively that creates a turnover, gives the offense. Special teams has been awesome. They've been lights out. So special teams all year. You got the Miami game.
Yeah, those have been their turnovers in a sense, right?
Yes,
of what you normally have
where
for a
your
turnover
ball
that you can
position,
change it.
yes.
Yeah, it's been their special
They have
teams.
had the ability to flip the field with special teams and score on special teams. You need to do that defensively. And I think in this game, it's going to be big if they can do that, if they can get that done.
I think the big thing they have now, which they really haven't had in a long time, is it's very clear that the offense can score points now, right? Like they haven't done that for years now.
Yeah.
But they can clearly go out and score points. Right now you're looking offensively, they've scored 20, 33, 14, and then 42. So they can go out and put numbers up, and that's how you're going to beat the Buffalo Bills, right? Like they got to score 30 points. And they need like 2 turnovers to beat the Bills.
They do. I agree.
But they're set up. I think they can do that. It's not. I don't think it's as unwinnable as what some people think. But you're right. I mean, if they come out and win this game, whew.
It's not an unwinnable game. I'm not saying that.
No.
I think if they win the game, we are going to have, because the media. Let's face it, Boston media. These guys they're out for blood. They're like a shark in the water. Like. They want anything that they can get after.
Drake Maye sucks. Look, he threw an interception. It's like, okay.
He might not be the guy.
Yeah. He's fifth in the NFL in yards. He's got some of the most, he's top in touchdowns. He had like a
You asked me earlier if he's a top 10 quarterback. I think that he has the ability to be a top 5 quarterback, but just needs more time and development. Because I'd take him over shit.
You take him over a lot of quarterbacks.
I think I'd take him over Caleb Williams.
Oh, 100%.
Like, I think but Caleb is unbelievable.
That's a question?
Well, no, but I think a lot of people would be like, you're crazy for that. But I look at Caleb Williams, and I think he's got a very good – he's talented. He can move in the pocket. But there's something about Drake. And even Vrabel talks about, like, he needs to continue to work on his leadership. I think he does that. If you saw, like, the Superman clip, he's like, all right, boys, let's go. Let's get it in the end zone. Like, I think he's – starting to become the guy that when he gets in the huddle, the offensive line, the receivers, the running backs are like, all right, hell yeah, like this dude is tough. He knows what to do.
They trust him.
Yeah. They trust him.
But here are the 32 quarterbacks right now in the NFL. That I'm going by passing yards. You get Justin Fields at 32. You take Drake Maye over him. Browning from the Bengals. Wentz, Mac Jones, Brock Purdy. Hurts, I'd take Maye over Hurts.
I don't know about Hurts. I like Hurts.
Cam Ward, Kyler Murray, Tua, Bryce Young, Spencer Rattler, Russell Wilson, Aaron Rodgers, Joe Flacco, C.J. Stroud, Trevor Lawrence, Bo Nix, Lamar Jackson. He's maybe one that you wouldn't take. You wouldn't take him over. Baker Mayfield, still take him over Baker. Darnold, Penix.
Right now, I take Baker. Right now.
No. Darnold, Penix, Caleb Williams, Jared Goff. Then you have Mahomes. Then Geno Smith. Yeah, I'd take him over Geno Smith. Josh Allen, I wouldn't take him over Josh Allen. Then you have Maye. Then Jordan Love. I think I'd take Maye. Herbert. That's a close one. It's a close one.
Herbert's pretty damn good.
It's a close one, yeah. Daniel Jones.
I'd take him over Daniel.
Matthew Stafford.
I wouldn't take him over Stafford.
I would.
No.
Right now?
No,
If you Matthew Stafford has 1 year left.
If we got one game to play, I want Stafford. That dude.
We're not talking about just one game, though. You're talking about for your franchise.
No, okay. Franchise, because he's old, but that dude's a beast.
And then Dak Prescott. I'd take him over Dak Prescott. You also got to think, too, like what the contract is, right?
Oh, he's cheap. Yeah.
You got to go pay. You can't put anything around. The Patriots need now, though. I think it's clear that they have a quarterback. They have to go spend money and put it around him while he's on this rookie deal. You have to.
Yeah.
Because if you do that, right, then you can get back into becoming a premier franchise, and then free agents are going to want to come then.
Yeah.
Because you're still not at that point yet. Maybe starting to get there with Drake Maye, but
I agree.
You gotta get to that point. You got to start winning some games. You got to make the playoffs. You got to show people that you have it, and they need to give him a receiver. So, AJ Brown's very disgruntled, right? If that's out there, you trade for AJ Brown in a heartbeat, correct? You give up like a second, third round pick for AJ Brown.
Yeah,
that could throw them over the top. If you have Diggs the way he's playing with AJ Brown, it becomes a very good offense.
A guy you can just throw it up to.
Yeah, they don't
big target.
Yeah. I mean, Diggs looked really good.
Didn't he always want to be a Patriot?
Yeah. He cried when they didn't draft him. We drafted, who did they draft? That was N'Keal Harry?
Yeah.
Oh, good move. But they're, I think they're close. They're definitely close now because you definitely have the main position you need to have, right? Quarterback.
Yeah.
You've got the guy. I mean, there's not, like we just went through, there's not many quarterbacks you take over him. And then what's he going to become? He's still not at his ceiling yet.
He's going to be. Hopefully he continues to progress and he becomes one of Josh Allen-esque. If that was the case, we will be as a franchise, as a fan base, as a alumni. I'll be like, hell yeah,
yeah.
Because I do enjoy his personality, his mannerisms, the way he talks. I enjoy it. Like it's not like
who, Drake May.
Yeah, like I think he does well in the media. I think he's a likable guy. He's honest. He gives you, how he's feeling. I think that's respectable.
Yeah.
Like he's not like when you listen to him after a game.
Oh, he's not an asshole to the media or anything.
Yeah,
like that.
he does a good job. So hopefully, if he continues to progress and he gets better and better and better, and he's the playbook expands, like things are going to be. Things look good.
He's handling it well.
Yeah, he's handling it well.
Diggs looks surprisingly good though for tearing his ACL less than a year ago.
Hey man,
I mean you see
he's happy. He's in a good spot.
You see the Jason Tatum video that he's back on the basketball court?
I did see that. He's like 4 months, dude. I would be like, hey, can we
still be in bed?
Can we take it easy? Like we need you. But I guess now with these,
he's trying to get back by January.
He's young, but. Modern surgery. I mean, shit.
Techniques are all changing.
Yeah. The way that they do it. I didn't think Aaron Rodgers was going to be back, but you see him do the smelling salt and rip a touchdown.
I thought smelling salts are illegal now.
No, they had to, because of the
they're
massive.
Banned.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
They brought it back.
When?
After the massive uproar. Like there's a clip of him ripping a smelling salt right there. Like they're legal. So I think they clarified the comment or the statement about the smelling salts to say that if you have any type of head contact that you can't use the smelling salt or like to wake up, but like they're still available. Like you can't. That is a staple of the NFL. Like a smelling salt is what we need. You need a smell. And you know what? I have smelling salts at the house. I'm bringing smelling salts here. TJ's gonna do a smelling salt.
The ammonia?
Yeah. I'm doing a smelling salt before we do our next episode, and Dan's doing a smelling salt. And I'm going to put it in the bottle, because what you do is you smash a few up, shake the bottle up, and then
smash a few?
And you hit that bottle like it's a plastic bottle, like a regular, and you blow that air up in there, and it just, like, you're just,
Isn't that what drug addicts do with, like, huffing paint?
But I looked it up. It doesn't kill brain cells. It does not.
It has to.
It doesn't. Look up ammonia in the brain.
You also said stuff about the dips that you had that they were fine.
It stimulates. They are fine, and now I'm addicted. Ammonia in the brain. No, you got to smelling salts. Smelling salts, not ammonia in the brain. You can't look up ammonia in the brain. Look up smelling salts side effects. Smelling salt side effect. There you go. There it is. Let's see. Hold on, let me read it. I can't see. Smelling salts can cause
chemical burns in the nasal passage, eyes, and lungs.
Okay, but it doesn't hurt you. Eyes.
What? It doesn't hurt
lungs,
you?
Especially with improper or repeated use. That's bullshit. I would do smelling salts constantly. Coughing, sneezing, burning. That's normal. Permanent lung damage. Very high doses with extended exposure to ammonia fumes can cause irreversible damage to the lungs. In rare cases, this can be fatal. I didn't have any issues.
They're so healthy for you.
They're healthy. Risk of neck and spinal injuries. The irritant can cause an unconscious person to reflexively jerk their head away, causing to worse. Yeah, so if you break your neck and then they smell and salt you, you could sever your spinal cord.
Masking serious injuries.
Using smelling salts to shake off an injury of a concussion. Proper medical evaluation and okay. Well, listen, when you got dinged, you would take a smelling salt and it would Bring you back. Bring you right back.
You sat there saying they were healthy for you. I mean, it's just your lungs. Like if your lungs burn,
you don't like. You're like, and it gets your nose going.
Maintain a safe distance. Do not use for head injuries. Wow.
All right. Well, I think that's a wrap.
Yeah, I think you've had too many smelling salts.
I'm bringing them next week, and we're gonna do them. Let's see what you guys think.
a little whiff of it.
Give you a little sniff.
Do a show and just be
you'll
all
be,
over the place.
You'll be wired.
Yeah, wired up beyond belief.
Wired up.
Yeah.
All right. Go Red Sox. Let's go
right.
tonight.
Who's winning tonight?
Red Sox, baby. Let's go. Come on, the bats are coming.
Yeah.
Come on, Julio Franco. Bang.
Early's going to have a big-time game tonight.
All right. And also, shout out to New Hampshire Lager. It's actually very good.
Deciduous, not delicious.
They look like delicious, okay?
Deciduous Brewing Company.
Playing tricks on me.
All right, bro. See you guys next week. Check us out on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, the whole 9 yards. See you guys next week.
See you guys. Take care.